Yo, welcome. Welcome. Episode 30. A dose of rags. No Jay this week. Jay's on assignment. He's in India. He's on assignment to find the cleanest places in India and give us a full report. Matter of fact, we got a little preview. Jay was hammered. He called us. He was so angry because he's in India and he was in like the cleanest food court he's ever been in. Dose, show him what we're talking about.
I think angry is an understatement. I mean, he was fucking pissed. I mean, he kept emphasizing how fucking angry he was. All right, here we go.
Look at this beautiful food court. Holy
Wonderful.
shit.
Colorful.
Look, the one Indian
McDonald's.
lady. Look, McDonald's. We got whatever. The McDonald's. Look at it. They're fucking so nosy. Even the daughters. I guess Jay's hard to miss. He probably got his Wu-Tang shirt on. He got the Wu shirt. He got the chain. He's hammered.
So
he's doing this shit.
I got a question. Does McDonald's in India, do they have like beef? Do they sell beef?
I guess in the Muslim neighborhoods they got to, right? I mean, I don't know. Actually, is beef illegal in India? I don't know. I know in certain areas they don't sell that shit for sure. I know the Big Mac over there is chicken. It was like the chicken Big Mac over here. Remember we had that little bullshit?
Sure. Now I think that was in New Delhi, correct?
No, where Jay is?
Where he shot that.
No, hell no. That's in South India.
I thought he went to New Delhi first, and he was staying there for the first couple of days.
No, he's Mumbai, and that's in
that's right, Mumbai. Yeah.
Then he went to his family's house, I think, right in Bangalore.
I thought that was late over the weekend.
And then he went to Bangalore to Bangalore. No, he went to. All right, he would go on his way to Hyderabad where his work is, but his family's in Bangalore. I don't know. That food court, wherever it was, bro, was definitely nicer than my local mall food court. Can you admit that?
100%. I'm over here. Bridgewater Commons is the closest mall to me. It's better than Bridgewater Commons from the video, at least. Bigger. Yeah, more options, for sure.
Way more options. Jeez.
Yeah.
And people are civilized there.
They're very civilized, yeah.
And in America, you got YouTubers going around. They trying to annoy you. God, it's so annoying. Okay, so Jay ain't around. He's gonna have a full report. Weeks.
He's a one-man mission to delete India.
He's a one-man mission to undelete India. Because, bro, all we're getting is delete India, bro. But we're talking more about that later, goddammit. We're fighting the cause. How was your weekend, Dose?
Weekend was all right. I laid low. Got, relaxed on Friday night. Went out to Extra Pint in Manville, New Jersey. Saturday night. Got it in with my wife and your brother a little bit.
Nice.
Kind of took it easy. Sunday, just got some shit done.
Nothing important to report on.
Nothing important to report, yeah.
Let me tell you about what I had done this weekend. I got a gift, okay, for a facial, right? Okay, and I haven't had a facial in years. I know you have them every day.
Nah.
Hey, what's his name again? But no,
pedicures only. Pedicures.
You get pedicures, but no facials, right?
That's correct.
So you look okay. So you want to make sure your feet look good.
Yeah, you don't make sure your feet look good, though, do they?
Oh, you don't want to see my feet, though.
You're right. I don't. No one wants to see those things.
We don't want to be deprived. Pedicures in my life. I'm actually going to go back and get another pedicure.
Yeah, I want you to go do that.
I hate when they fucking cut the nail too long.
I want you to go do that and make sure they're foreigners. Okay, over here my way, they're either Asian or some kind of Central American, and I want you to Google Translate their entire conversation because I can't wait to find out what they're saying about your damn feet while they're giving you pedicures.
You know what's crazy? One of my comedian friends here, she's white. She does pedicure and manicure. First time I ever met a white person that does that shit.
Hey, it's L.A.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's L.A., buddy.
I mean, but you know what? I'm actually, good for her. She hustles. She was hustling the pandemic. She was running a, nail salon underground. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go.
So actually, shout out to Nailport Beach on Instagram, nailportbeach.com.
Bang, bang.
You know what I'm saying? My bad. There we go. So she's bad, cool. I think that's her. Well, yeah, that is her. Okay, I want to make sure. Costa Mesa, baby. Go see Aaron. Aaron's a good friend, funny comedian. Anywho, so I got a gift for a facial. Okay. Now, I haven't had a facial in years. I'm Indian, obviously, so I got them circles under the eyes. My roommate's like, you got it. Koreans are amazing. They got the best skin in the game. I don't know if that's true, but I do notice they got, I started looking at Korea, they got that glass skin, and that shit looked really nice. However, whatever they're doing, that glass skin. So she got me a gift certificate to a Korean spa.
What was the occasion of getting you the gift certificate anyway?
You know what? She never got me a Christmas gift. I got her a nice Christmas gift. And she told me it's the worst gift giving you could ever do. Choose the gift you want and send it to me. And then I forgot to send her the gift I wanted. I was actually looking for a trimmer. And then I was researching and I just never sent them. She's like, it's over. Your deadline is over. You're not getting a gift. I guess because the Christmas sales were over. But anyway, she got me a nice Groupon. I roll up to the Korean spa. Okay. Let me tell you how messed up I am. I accidentally missed the first appointment last week. I just missed it completely. Okay.
Pretty typical.
So I have to call him back and make an appointment in a different voice, block my phone number, and use a different name. Okay. So they're now like, what the hell's going on with this guy?
Why you thought? Why? Did you think that you were going to get banned or something?
I thought they were like, yo, your Groupon's no good, bitch. You set up an appointment, you didn't show up. I show up to this weird strip mall. Okay, god damn it. I pulled in.
Is it Redondo Beach or close by?
No, it's near Redondo Beach. Torrance, California. So, bro, I get in there. Oh my god. You're going to be like, what the hell is going on here? I'm embarrassed to show this to the podcast world, but I'm going to do it anyway, bitch. So I get in there. They finally take me into a room, right? Oh, and this little Pikachu girl comes out. She got a little Pikachu's on her head. She looks like a fucking Asian cartoon character. First of all, she's like, oh, you so big. I'm like, I like hearing that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what do you mean I'm so big? There's no gown going to fit you. No gown going to fit you. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, just try to put it on. So this is what I look like, bitch, in the gown. All right, take it off, goddammit, Dose.
Just if you're happening to listen right now, okay? Here's the best way I could describe this. Rag took a selfie of what I could only describe as a shower curtain that he wrapped around his whole body. From his chest all the way down, and it's got little flowers. It looks like he's wall freaking in their house like, kind of design.
I look like Archie Bunker's wife, bitch, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look like, oh god,
you look like
I look like Mama from Mama's Family. You remember that show, bitch? I look like one of the Golden Girls, bitch.
You look like you're stuck in the 70s. Bro, you look like a trans. You look at trans in the 70s, bitch.
God. I look like I'm going in for pre-op, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I look like I'm getting pre-op, post-op, all that done. And they're like, you forgot to shave, bitch.
Oh, God.
So, listen to this. Woo. Finally, she knocks on the door. She gives me like 1 second to like prepare. I got an apron on. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And by the way, I took an edible. I would be blasted for this bitch.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
But it ain't good. I'll tell you why. So, the gown's too small. She comes in and she gives me like the fakest compliment. Like, you know, like, she's like,
oh, you're so big.
No, well, she said that first, right? Then she goes, I like your tattoo. So cool. I swear to God. Exact words. I'm like, bitch, first of all, my tattoos are whack. I got them like 30 years ago. Literally, I got these tattoos 30. Not 28. 30 years ago, bitch. All right? 2 of them. One of them.
They're simple.
2 of them. 28 years. Whatever. Okay? A long time ago. They're still like that old school tattoo ink. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that new school shit they use. So she explained every step of the facial as we're going through it.
Oh, yes.
Now we're going to moisturize. It's so cute. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, she's like, how old are you? Are you like 20, right? She's lying to me. She's like, I'm really, really working the tip, bitch. And I'm like, bro.
She was like 19.
I'm like, bro, come on. So then she asked me in the middle of the massage, do you drink? I'm like, wait, do I look like, what's going on, man? What's going on? She's like, no, I just asked you to drink. I don't know. She's like trying to make conversation. Apparently, I'm like, okay. She says, I'm not making this up, though. You have any pet? I'm like, yeah, I got a dog. Dogs are great. Oh, I like cat. I'm cat girl. I love my cat. They're so cuddly. She's the exact shit she's saying. And meanwhile, I'm high on the edible. I'm trying to like relax.
Yeah,
okay?
That's what I was about to get ready to say. Right? You don't really want to converse when you're getting that done, do you?
No.
Why don't they understand that?
No, bro. And that's, I think, well, I think for some of it she did. I'm not going to deny that. For some of it she did, but she's like wrapping my face up, doing all these crazy little massages. Her little hands are fucking eating like it's so fucking crazy how I feel. I'm so blasted off an edible. I took too much edible. She got those little goggles on my eyes. I keep opening them and messing up the goggles. I'm like looking in the inside of the goggles. Meanwhile, I'm so high. I'm like, damn, I got a couple $100 bills in my wallet. Hope you bitch don't get me. Like, I'm thinking like.
Getting paranoid from the high.
I'm paranoid. You know what I'm saying? And look, she's not a working girl. There's no happy ending. There's no reason for me to be paranoid. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the funniest time. This brings back a memory for me. I actually went to get a massage at a massage place. So listen, it was after my cousin's wedding. A day after my cousin's wedding, I went to get a massage, and my cousin was streaking naked around the wedding. I'm not joking.
In Seattle?
No, in fucking, bro, and a winery in Napa.
Oh my.
No, wait, what was it? It was what the fuck was it? It was fuck. What's the nearest beach town up northern?
Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara. Bam. Okay, so Santa Barbara.
What a guess.
Near there. Anyway, the wedding is there. We go to Vegas after the wedding, okay? I go with my parents to Vegas, okay? This is a funny story because this is back 15 years ago, right? We get to Vegas, okay? I'm talking to one of the dudes on the street that hands out the cards, okay? He's like, yo, I got everything you need. I'm like, yo, I need that weed, bro. Give me some weed. Give me some herb. I got that fire. Whatever he said. My parents walk over as he's saying that. And this motherfucker, this black dude, is so slick and he's so smooth. My parents walk over and we're talking about the weed deal. And my parents like kind of like come from behind. And I go, yeah, what's up with those tickets? He goes, I got them Cirque Soleil tickets right here. Boom. Went right into it. My parents are all excited. He got them actual Cirque Soleil tickets.
Get out of here.
I swear to God.
He was on top of his game. That's a real hustler. Real hustler right there.
Real hustler. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't no bullshit. Gives me a nice fat sack of pot. I get high. But anyway, at the wedding, let me backtrack now. At the wedding, my cousin's streaking around the wedding naked. He goes into the honeymoon suite, or I don't even know if it's a honeymoon suite, someone's suite, and he shits in the upper deck of the toilet.
Jesus Christ.
So every time they flush, shit comes down into the toilet.
My God.
This has actually happened. But listen, so he's drunk the whole wedding. He's doing Klonopin, okay? He's popping Klonopins. I don't even know what those are. So I wrestle him to the ground. We all wrestle him to be, I'm not going to mention the name, wrestle him to the ground. I grab the bottle out of his pocket. While he's naked? Yes. While he's naked. Hold him down. He has a bottle in his hand. Not in his pocket, in his hand. I grab the bottle. I have the bottle. I go to Vegas. I still got the bottle in Vegas. I'm going to go get a massage, right? Okay? Tell my parents, I'm going to get a massage.
So after all that, you're like, you know what? I need a massage.
We're in Vegas. I'm like, I'm going to go get a nice massage. Legit place, right? I take a couple Klonopins to relax. I fall asleep on the massage table so that they can't wake me up. They go get my brother who's finished with his massage, and he has to like wake it the fuck up, right? I can't even make this shit up, bro.
Did they thought you were? Did he know you were on that? Did he know you were on that? Or did he thought you were done?
He's like, Rags, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Listen to this. I'm not even lying about this. I get back to L.A. I'm taking a flight from L.A. I'm doing a show in Atlanta. That was when I was heavily embedded in comedy. I had a gig in Atlanta. That night before I leave for Atlanta, my buddy who lives across the street, because I went to high school in California and LA. I graduated from Cerritos High School.
Yeah.
Right. My buddy across the street I grew up, went to high school. We would become friends. I hadn't seen him in years. So me and him, we go out for the night. We go to party. And I pop another Klonopin.
Jesus, why?
Listen to this. My parents are at my aunt's house across the street. They can't find me because I'm passed out in his car on his driveway. He's passed out in his car in his driveway. My aunt and my mom are fucking knocking on the window. It's daylight. The sun is on us. I have to get to LAX. They're like banging on the window. They're like, what is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
By the way, that's the last time that kid hung out with me.
But you had already experienced it once, and you know it knocks you out. Why even go down that road again?
I only took like a little bit, but I started drinking on it. I don't know. You do stupid shit, man.
So is that what it's supposed to do?
15 plus years ago. Remember?
Is that what it's supposed to do? Knock you out?
I don't know, like anti-anxiety, like for people with fucking that type of shit. I don't know exactly what it's for, but I'll tell you what it's not for. Getting a massage, because I don't remember that shit. So. Yeah.
It ain't no dose, that's for sure.
So yeah, anyway, get back to this massage I'm having. Okay, she finishes the massage.
Facial.
Okay, the facial. I go to the outside, and I'm like, I'm gonna tip her. I'm gonna give her $15. I think this facial costs like $60, okay? I'm gonna tip her $10 to $15. And I go and I have $100 bill. Remember I told you I had $100 in the wallet. I was worried about them being missing. I give her $100. I'm like, give me change. And then I hate when motherfuckers do this. They give you 520s. Like, bitch, I'm not giving $20. It's 2025, bitch. Markets have crashed. Okay, God damn it. We're about to be at war. I don't know what's going on in this country. I got to hold on to every dollar, and this bitch ain't giving me the right change. She gives me 520s, and I go, no. Give me change for the 20. And then she gives me 2 10s. So now I'm so pissed off. She should have given me 4 5s, right? But then she thinks I'm only going to give 5. But now you only give me 2 10s. I'm only giving 10. And I was going to give 15. So a lesson, and Indians will do this shit too. They'll give you the change all wrong. So you got to tip them more. Everybody does this shit. You ever notice that?
Why not just say, give me X amount of dollars back? That's what I do.
Because she gave me an envelope to put the cash in to go, you know what I mean? So the envelope goes to the freaking lady.
Sounds like you're going to have to hit up the fucking convenience store and buy something and get change.
No, well, I mean, listen, I gave $10. That's the solution.
She lost some of her tip because of that.
She lost $5. I said, listen, she lost $5 in tip, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, number one, don't take too many edibles before you get in a facial, because she was hard on my face with them little fingers, them Korean fingers, and then she was slapping and wiping. She's like, that hurt? That hurt? I'm like, no, it doesn't hurt, but like, shouldn't it feel nice? Shouldn't it not be a question if it hurts?
Well, I have to say that is a fascinating transactional relationship between an Asian and an Indian.
Let me tell you, by the way, before I got that facial, I showered on purpose on behalf of Indians. Okay? I fucking put on triple deodorant, double fucking barrel. Okay?
Yeah, but you don't need to be OD like that, right?
Listen. I want it. Listen, you know how bad it is, bro? Indians are getting it. When I'm getting my credit card receipt, I got my credit card. I got some food on Saturday. Okay? I gave a nice 20% tip. And you know what I signed it? India, bitch. I didn't even sign it.
You're right.
India.
Yeah, right.
And bitch, because you're gonna know if I'm an Indian, bro. I'm trying to save my whole race right now, bro.
God damn, man.
I'm signing. And by the way, let's make that a movement. All my brown people out there, Sign them fucking lines, India, bitch, so they know where that tip is coming from, bro. Because we got to rebuild our name, bitch. Even, you know, it's funny, on the street, I'm getting treated the same. People are nice to me, this and that. But when I get on social media, I feel like the world is coming in to India. Bro, okay, let's show people what's just, I know we don't want to talk about this week, but just, this is what we're fighting. Just do me one favor. I know, listen, just do me one favor. Look, play this.
You need to face the facts that you're a fucking minority as it comes to Indians. Okay, we have close friends in our inner circle who make good money, who are cheap fucks too when it comes to tipping. Okay.
All right. How about this?
All right, here we go.
But look at this shit, bro. This is what I'm seeing more and more of this shit every day. Look at this crap, man.
Oh my God, Jesus. Wow. Jesus.
I'm laughing because how stupid it is.
What the fuck?
It's supposed to be? It's just making the earth.
No, what? Yeah, but what is all that gook? What is that supposed to be? All that. Oh my God,
bro!
Why is it orange?
You must be like, it never felt
why is it
good
so
to
orange?
be an Iranian, bitch. Let's be honest, bro. God damn, bro.
I don't see delete India in my algorithm, in my social media timelines. Okay, this is your obsession.
No.
You and Jay are obsessed with this.
It's going around, bro.
Okay,
it's making the rounds, man. Look, yeah, I've been clicking on it because it's concerning. Oh, jeez. So, I mean, listen, I know I'm getting it more, I guess, because I'm paying attention to it, but bro, it's definitely out there, man. I mean, look, there's a lot of hate right now in the world, okay? And some of it's well-deserved. Like, obviously, hey, let's stop bombing children, right? We understand what's being hated on there. Hey, okay? Like, it's pretty simple. It ain't working. You just keep killing the wrong people. Hey, you kill a leader, there's a new one that pops up. You kill 20 children, 30 more are born the next day. Is it working? So, I don't understand why Indians are getting hate, though. I mean, I do know why, but look, we got to shape up our attitude. Let's move on.
Okay.
Because we've done enough about that, you know? So I also saw a crazy thing, which I was shocked about, dude. Tiger Woods. Okay, so let's talk about Tiger Woods. This guy, just when you think he can't outwhite himself, let's talk about number one. He outwhites himself every level. First, he's a black golfer playing a white game 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You're like, wow, that's pretty white, right? Number two, he marries the whitest Swedish woman looking broad, right, in the game. Okay, wow, he really white. On top of that, his dad taught him everything. That's super white. Number three, he gets caught cheating with a woman, with 10 women that look exactly like his wife. That's the whitest shit in the world to do. You can't even pick a different race or different variety, bro. So just when he can't outwhite himself anymore, the motherfucker leaves a golf course in Palos Verdes, right here, the Trump golf course, and he gets a DUI. How? That is even whiter. And finally, when you just think he can't outwhite himself anymore, he's now in a relationship with Vanessa Trump, whose daughter loves golf. And
looks like the perfect transactional relationship ever.
Like
the perfect transactional relationship. And who, by the way, her daughter is around the same age as his son.
Which is how old?
Way. Like upper teens, right?
Is she of legal age?
I don't know.
Is Tiger gonna be banging her?
Oh my God.
Because that's the new whitest thing that he can top himself with, bitch. Right?
Well, that's the most redneck thing ever right there.
Well, you know, it's what? I'm just fucking around, folks. It's jokes. You know how you guys make fun of us in India. We do the same. God damn it. I mean, oh my God. I'll tell you what. I got annoyed. And we're going to go back to the Tiger with it. It just popped to my mind of how white a Karen can be. Listen to this. I'm taking my dog on a walk. He's taking a pee, lifting the good old leg, taking a pee, and a white woman comes running out. Don't have him pee on the plants. He's killing the plants. I'm like, how am I supposed to control this? So you want me to make sure?
Was it her property?
It was apartment building. So getting back to Tiger Woods. What's next for Tiger Woods? If you go,
Do you hold on. Do you clean up his poop?
100%. I clean up his poop.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
1,000%. There's no excuse not to. Yeah, I missed a few. Okay, bro. I'll tell you. One time it was 6 a.m. I was walking him, and I was far as fuck. I think I talked about this. I had to shit, and I shit outside.
Oh yeah.
But I've always cleaned up his shit, just not mine.
You didn't clean yours.
Mine. But okay, so how's Tiger gonna out-white himself next? Dose politics? Because what happens after a man gets caught cheating? A man gets kicked out of his whatever organization he's into, the sports, whatever. I don't even know if that happened. A man gets a DUI. A man has many affairs. He goes into politics naturally.
Perfect fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what do you think though about this Tiger? You're a big sports guy.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about golf though. I don't give a shit about golf. It's funny. I saw that story, and there were some details about it that were really interesting that I'm trying to remember right now, but I can't. Like the connection. There's a weird connection between him and her that I read, and it went into like granular detail. I can't remember right now for the life of me, so I'm not even gonna try to even bother remembering what that is. But I gotta look it up or some shit like that. I can't remember right now.
I think it's a great thing for the Trump family that a black man is penetrating the family. Man, what a weird world. This is a simulation, bro, right? How is it that Tiger Woods is banging the Trump? How is it?
Well, he was a vocal supporter of him, though. You know that, right?
Everybody with money. Every single mother effer with money worth the Trump tide.
And Vanessa Trump, I guess her daughter has her own she's a content creator herself, and supposedly she didn't fucking she didn't post any material the day that they came out public. She wanted to give her mommy and Uncle Tiger their space.
She went quiet.
So
this doesn't end well, right? There's no simulation where this ends well, right?
He was quoted as saying, "Love is in the air."
Who? Trump?
No. Tiger.
See, that's
Tiger.
Some shit Trump was.
Love is in the air.
Bro, let me tell you, that is a white thing to say. Have you ever heard a black man or black love is in the air? Actually, that's a song, right, by a black person. Is that right?
Is that Barry?
But I only heard white people say that shit. Love is in the air.
Damn it! I wish I had that fucking clip. It was a good one too.
Let's go into our this administration does not even take the weekend off, bro. Like these motherfuckers will stress you out all week with the markets, and just when you think you can sleep in, rest up a little, we're leaking war plans on Signal. By the way, what an amazing advertisement for Signal, right?
Oh, fantastic! You know their CEO came out there and made a public statement about how secure their app is and this and that, right?
Oh, bro, Russia and China have been trying to crack this app, and now they got more of a reason. This app, Signal, by the way, drug dealers, friendly tip of the day, start using Signal. Dose, am I wrong, or are just the drug dealers of 2025 so sloppy, bro?
Very sloppy,
bro. Very
sloppy.
Okay, I get mushrooms from a guy. This is the drug dealer's like, hey, how many mushrooms would you like, and what time would you like to pick them up? I have ones from Oregon. I also have ones from Washington. Which ones would you like?
I think it's just like there's just so many resources available right now to establish a network, and I think that the modern day black market drug dealer just doesn't know how to manage that properly while being kind of like discreet. They have no sense of being discreet whatsoever the way in our age we were.
Bro, use Signal. Exactly. Listen to Dose. You're going to get arrested. Use Signal. This new government is listening to everything. They're arresting people for who are just protesting. Freedom of speech is out. If you are, bro, it's insane what's going on. Use Signal, bitch.
Fuck that. You said it. You hit the nail on the head a couple episodes ago. You said it yourself. They might as well have the mob. The mob would not have made this kind of mistake.
Never.
The mob is so damn careful. Now, look, I know there's no such thing as the mob, but the wise guys are a lot more careful and discreet about their conversations. You would never catch them on fucking Signal.
Bro, how fucking stupid is our government, bro? Let me ask you this. Okay. You saw the conversation, right? Show the video of this, first of all. Now show the image. I want people to understand how, okay. I see this text thing, okay? This motherfucking Houthi, they call it Houthi, first of all. It's named Houthi.
It's not even a discreet name.
How about Operation Secret H? I don't fucking know. Anything but Houthi.
Operation MAGA, for crying out loud. Come on, let's go.
So what's funny is this just looks like a group text of a bunch of middle schoolers who are exchanging dick pics, pussy pics, and tit pics. Okay, goddamn it, and giving up the high fives and fucking giving up fucking eggplant emojis. What is going on? Why does it seem like this is a fucking elementary school conversation? And then you got the Michael Waltz, NSA. I don't know who this fucking guy is. Peter Hegseth. Show this guy. I mean, everybody's seeing him. Peter Hegseth, who any second I'm expecting to just be like, white power. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker looks so racist. Listen, some people just look it. I get it. He's not racist, right? But bro, who doesn't smile in their pictures? That's always a red flag, number one. This is him having fun. Okay.
You gotta keep that. You gotta maintain a tough boy image, man. He's a secretary guy, you know.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you, this guy looks like his favorite movie scene is American History X, the curb stomping one. He looks like he's drinking beers all night, rewinding, playing, drinking beers. I mean,
I was thinking more Commando or something like that. That's what I was thinking.
what's the crazy one? What's the crazy war film where the guy kills himself in the mouth? The Private. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
The one where he shoots himself in the mouth because he's so frustrated, and they keep tormenting him. Sergeant, no, whatever. What was that? Full Metal Jacket.
I don't know.
Full Metal Jacket, right?
I didn't watch Full Metal Jacket.
That's probably it. Anyway. So, John Radcliffe, who is a fucking rat. He's the only one that's like, yeah, I was on that text. Tulsi Gabbard, this ex-woman looking bitch who I used to love. I supported her, but she's such full of shit now. Okay. By the way, she's a Hindu.
Do you think she has BO?
She's Hawaiian. She's fucking raised in the Philippines school or some shit. She's fucking born in fucking what's from Samoa. She's Samoa. Okay, she's raised a Hindu somehow. I don't know. I know she was taught him. She took it upon herself. I don't know, bro. This administration never admits to a goddamn mistake.
And that's what bothers me the most, man. Just fucking be accountable. Stop trying to fucking, you guys made a dumb mistake, But you know what's funny? I am sure they're not the only ones to use Signal here, to use Signal for these kinds of conversations. I think they're just the first ones that get caught red-handed by, and allegedly, so Michael Waltz, essentially threw one of his staffers under the bus. So basically they blamed one of his staffers for fucking, adding the journalist into the chat. But I mean, like, I don't know how many people were in this chat ultimately, but like 10 people or so. But like, how do you not review?
Come on.
How do you not look at that or pay attention to shit like that,
bro?
Like, who's this? Who's that? Like,
let me ask you this:
who's in this chat group right here?
Let me tell you this: there are men all around the world who are able to hide their group chats from their women, and sometimes there's no reason to. But women don't want to see that type of talk all the time, right? So come on, like if bumbling idiots can fucking keep their fucking chats discreet, so can our government, right? I mean, bro, this is, you ever see, and they deny. It's like you ever seen those, obviously I've talked about them, the predators that get caught And the
Yeah.
guy's like, here's your dick. You sent your dick. He said, that's not my dick. Like this. It's like, yeah, it's your dick.
Listen. When Hillary Clinton and that email server, that whole fiasco,
exactly.
that was very, very bad, okay?
Yeah.
But so is this. And how can any conservative spin this any other way? That is just absolutely ludicrous to me. Just fucking be like, yo, this is a dumb mistake. All right. Now I've seen I've seen conservative pundits say, yeah, this is a little concerning, but also I'm very, very proud when they saw these messages with the it's funny. These emojis really get some conservatives fired up too, by the way. They get so fired about these fucking little fist pumps and fire emojis and American flags.
Do they realize that you're celebrating death, right? At some level, you haven't fixed the problem. You're just causing more people to hate us. Like, when are they going to wake up and say there's not fixing the problem? Okay? It's like the Indian guy. Eventually, he puts on some fucking deodorant, right? He fixes the problem.
I get a kick.
You can't spray cologne on a dirty body. It doesn't fix it. It's a Band-Aid.
Doesn't this feel like, like a little participation trophy kind of a comment right here? Good job, Pete, and your team.
God, a good start. Okay, so right away, we're letting the Houthis know there's going to be a lot more pain. I mean, excellent. J.D. Vance. That motherfucker, bro. J.D. goddamn Vance was shitting. Didn't they catch him shitting on Trump again? I don't even get it.
How long do you think it took Michael Waltz to actually put up these emojis? Like, how long do you think it took him from the type, go into, the emoji in his keyboard and find these and put them out there? I mean, these guys are older heads. Like, how well can they navigate through their fucking
got
keyboard?
An iPhone. That's easy on the iPhone, bro. Right? I mean, look, it's Michael Waltz. Bro, they don't even use code names. They're so dumb, bitch. Even I'm Rags in the fucking group chat. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is Stephen Miller right here, SM.
Wow.
No?
No, that's suck my dick. I don't know what the fuck that is. I mean, jeez, man. The smartest one, Tulsi. She did not reply. The smartest one in that group is a woman.
Do you think because she knew?
No, because she's just like, okay, the mission's far from done. You're celebrating preemptively, right? What are we actually celebrating? Okay, I'm not going to put my proof out there. She probably like, I don't know this other number. Think about it. When you're in the group text and you notice a weird number, wouldn't not one of them said anything, bro?
That's what I'm saying. How does nobody know? And by the way, for Michael Waltz to say, I don't know that journalist. I don't know who he is. He is in your contact.
Listen, that journalist is an editor for The Atlantic. Okay? Obviously, that journalist is not lying. He has more plans. He said he has more war plans. He might leak them. He's getting so pissed because Trump's like, he made a mistake, not a big deal. And Peter Hegseth is like, it's all propaganda.
Let's give him his props, Jeffrey Goldberg.
Thank you.
And by the way,
thank you. You're right. Actually, let's thank Jeffrey Goldberg, bro, because a lot of people might listen. If you or I get that text, Dose, we might be eliminated if we tell anybody.
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
Our lives are under threat.
His life might be under scrutiny, dude. I mean, what the hell?
The people that you see murdered for no fucking reason, that's a big reason to get murdered, especially by this administration. So,
well, at least he held on to that until after the attack.
Well, he didn't know it was real. He thought it was a fake thing. Remember, he thought it was a fake out.
No, at first he did, but I'm sure he processed it within a couple of hours.
He only waited for the day for the attack, and then he was like, "Oh shit."
That's right. He did say he went to the supermarket and he was waiting to make sure, right?
Yeah. So this guy was waiting because he's like, "Wow, are they trying to fake someone out? What is going on?"
He said that he was in a supermarket parking lot, and when the time and all that came, he waited like a little bit longer. Then he went into Twitter and went to Yemen or whatever, and there was bombs and explosions going on in Yemen in real time when he looked on Twitter, and that's how he was 100% sure. But still, nonetheless, he waited. This was still weeks. This whole thing was weeks ago. This story just came out this past couple of days ago. Yeah. It's good that he still held on to it till afterwards. So he did his job the right way, I guess.
Listen, Jeff Goldberg, got to give him credit. He fucking did everything to be to really protect American interests, right? To make sure to protect the American lives. I mean, I don't know what else the guy could have done. And now they're saying he's spread so much propaganda, blah, blah, blah. come on, bro.
It's not propaganda. Just own up to it and move on already,
Let's
okay?
move on.
You guys, you made a dumb mistake. Every administration makes dumb mistakes. Just fucking own up to it and move the fuck on
and let's never
already.
hear
My
about
God.
a Hillary email or a Biden mistake, because they just about made the biggest mistake as a threat to national security and a threat to American armed forces, to the people that fight, that sacrifice their lives so me and you could sit here and do our dumb little podcast for our freaking 8 viewers. Okay? Remember, that ain't cheap and that ain't free. That's called American goddamn armed forces, bitch.
They made a mistake that they claim that DEI hires make. Those kinds of mistakes. They made a DEI air quote type of mistake. All right, just own up to it, dude. My God,
bro. All I know is every DEI motherfucker I know, that motherfucker keep his tight on his chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just fucking treat the government like it is. Don't use Signal. Don't they have some other shit, bro? Now when I question, like, oh, are we protected by our government? The answer is no, bitch.
No.
Now I'm like wondering at like 3 a.m, high off and edible, are our night skies being watched to make sure no nuclear weapons are gonna be launched? No, bitch. Like, bro, we are wide open.
Look. They have a secure option, a much more secure option, but it is tedious. It is not user friendly, and I get it. You're looking for a less challenging, little more user friendly kind of option to navigate through. I understand that you just kind of let your guard down a bit and do something easier. Okay, and you know what? That just comes to show you, all these government officials have been doing shit like this for a while.
They're so dumb.
Okay?
They're just like us. You know
yes,
how
exactly.
I listen, 10, 15 years ago, whatever, I sent an email to the client accidentally, and I never made that mistake again because it was my first year recruiting. Okay? Never made that mistake again. Guess what? These guys have been doing this jobs or I guess they haven't been doing the job for a while, because I don't even know what these dudes did before they did this. One of them worked for Fox News. Who knows, man? I'll tell you what. Hopefully this tightens up the ship. We got more shit to worry about. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And now this kind of shows the world how loose our security is, bro.
And I don't want to spend agonizing time and taxpayers' money into some fucking investigation into this too, man. They fucked up. Let's move on already. We know what we're dealing with, obviously. So let's fucking whatever, dude.
All right. Anyway, that's the episode. Next week, by the way, preview. We're going to have, in the next 2-3 weeks when Jay is gone, we're going to be doing the Sopranos Trivia Challenge, bitch. I know that's not for all of you, but we're going to do a whole episode where it's me versus you, Dose. We're going to have a judge. We're going to have a moderator.
Who's going to be the judge and moderator?
We haven't decided. Me and you're going to decide on that together. I think it might be Cousin Suvir. He's somewhat okayed, but I haven't talked to him again about it, so I want to double check that. He will come up with the questions. If not Sue, I'll ask his brother is also humongous Indies, a big Sopranos fan, so he can come up with some questions. I want to see who's better, me or you. So you better start watching, bitch. You better start watching and fucking training, okay? Because this is going to be a challenge off, god damn it, to see who is the ultimate Sopranos champion. And we're also,
I suppose,
going to be telling,
I suppose it's good timing that I've been kind of watching.
I haven't. So this will be Advantage Dose. And we're also going to have a great story for you in the next coming weeks. I'll give you a hint. It's a time I overdosed. Ooh. almost 30 years ago. That's it, folks.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. All right, guys. Till next week. Have a great week. Peace.
Like, comment, post, share, comment, do all that shit.
And tell a friend about us.
@Dose of Rags. ADOUS of Rags.
Ciao.